All right, on this week's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the lighting filter in Affinity Photo on the iPad version. Now, as you can see right here with this picture in front of me, let me zoom in just a little bit to show you. As you can see, I have a nice lighting around the eyes and half the face, just to kind of bring more attention to this right here instead of the whole entire picture. Without this lighting filter, as you can see right here, I'm gonna cut it off real quick. The picture looks like this. Yes, it's an okay picture and it looks pretty nice. I could go in there and do a little couple of things extra, but adding this lighting technique just kind of bring focus on what you really want to bring focus on. And considering that this is a makeup artist / model that I used in this picture, I want to kind of bring more further interest into just the makeup and some of the things of this nature instead of like the whole entire picture, which is nothing wrong with it, but I just want to bring more attention onto, you know, her makeup and the eyes and things of that nature. So I'm going to show you how to from here and get to this right here. It's very, very, very easy. Nothing hard at all about doing this at all. It's just simply a trial and error of what you want to do things here. So I'm going to let me cut it off. I'm going to start all over again. So as you can see right here, let me go ahead and just delete them. So here we go. So after you get done with your whole entire photo and you're done editing and you're at your final process like I am right now, because at this point in time I already done my frequency separation. I ain't gonna say frequency separation, but I already done my final skin retouch edit. So this is the final stage for me. So just like I said, I just want to add a little bit more depth and just really focus on the eyes here instead of the whole entire image. So this is where the lighting filter comes in. So you just want to come over here to the filter tab right here, where as I'm tapping on here, and you want to go down until you find lighting. Here it is right here. Go ahead and click on it. Okay. Now, as you can see, it comes up with this little range finder here, and you can really just kind of play with it any way you want to play with it. As you can see, the outside, when you grab the outside, you see how that kind of narrows the beam of light and kind of spreads the beam of light. This right here kind of messes with the diffusion of it, I guess, as you could say. As you can see, it kind of messes with how diffused the light gets as you get closer to the beam right there. So typically, in this right here, the one in the middle kind of helps you with the strength of the light. As you can see, if I get closer to it, you see how strong it is. As I go further back, it kind of gets weakened. So pretty much what you want to do, you just want to angle this or position this till what you feel is necessary. So you just got to play with it. This is all by your preferences. So I'm just going to take this way up here. I'm going to bring the light back down just a tad bit. See, that's just a little bit too strong of a light there. And you can also take this middle one. This will move the whole thing up, down, down. And this just kind of just stretches the light to kind of make it more diffuse. So I'm just going to play with this. I'm going to come in a little bit. I'm going to bring this in right here. So I'm going to stretch it out just a tad bit. I'm gonna bring a little bit more light because I want the lips to be a little bit in shadow too, but as you can see. So once you get done with that, it kind of look like this position is pretty good for me. So after that, you want to hit live filter right down here, this button right here, live filter, convert to live filter. That's what we always do when we do filters. We always want to convert it to a live. We never want to hit the check and actually apply it to the picture. So we want to make it always a live filter so we can go back and make changes as necessary. After that's done there, I'm gonna come over here. You can mess with the ambient. So you can really control how much ambient light you want in the photo here. I'm probably gonna go to about, like I said, all this is just strictly by taste. I'm probably gonna go to 30 there. Spectral right here, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know what it does. I played with it a few times, I just don't know what it does. So I always keep it at the default of 50. I haven't really played with it that much. The shininess, of course, just to show how much opacity you can kind of get, but I really just kind of keep it at 80. It seems like a pretty good way, you know, it's pretty balanced at 80. So I keep it at 80. And of course the diffuse light is how much diffuse light you can get into it. As you can see, if you want to go down, the lower the number goes, the more diffused the light becomes. And then the higher, the more not diffused it is. And this, of course, is the opacity of how much you want to have this light effect technique. So you can kind of really play with this and just get what you get until you find a look that you like. Until that look comes around, then you can really just play with it until then. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go here, and then I'm going to bring up my ambient just a tad bit, not too much. I'm gonna keep it at 30, and then I'm going to play with a little bit of the opacity, just so I can kind of get this line faded out right here, as you can see. And then once you're done, you just go back to the layer panel, go back and click on this, and you're pretty much done from that point on. If you need anything else to be done, you can just go here to the adjustment. If you feel like it's not bright enough, you can go in here and just brighten it up a tad bit more and really get the effect that you really want. That's if you feel like if it's not bright enough for you. But I kind of like this right here. It looks pretty good. It gives you that focus right there on the eye right there. And that's the way I kind of like it, instead of giving you the complete overall of things. So this right here to me looks pretty good, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So this is the end for this week's tutorial. If you have any other questions, please leave it down in the comments below. If you like this content, please consider subscribing to my channel. You get more content like this and more tutorials